What's up, guys? So I am here at the barracks and just been skating and filming some stuff. I actually did some tricks for Snapchat. Alright, what trick do you want to see down the hubba? Let me know.
Fuck!
So yeah, if you're not following me on Snapchat, be sure to follow me, because the next Q&A that I'm going to do is going to be with Snapchat. So I'm going to be answering all the questions from my Instagram, and there's a bunch of different backgrounds that I'm probably gonna do, so make it a little more interesting instead of me just sitting in one spot. So alright, here we go. How many people in your immediate family? Brothers, sisters? You seem like the youngest. It's just me and my brother, well, my brother and I am the oldest. I'll be 30 on the 29th of this month, July 29th, and we have pretty much 4 years apart, so just me and my bro Jordan. How do you stay motivated? For me, I mean, I've been through a lot in my life, a real lot, but yeah, I just have this drive that I want to just keep progressing. You know, like when I feel like I'm just kind of standing still and not really moving forward, I get kind of like, it just kind of bums me out. So if I'm continually progressing, it actually does keep me motivated to just keep going further. You know, whether it be in skating or in the gym. You know, if I'm able to lift a little more weight, or I get an extra rep, or if if I learn a new trick, like that's very motivating for me. You know, and I just like to keep progressing. So I guess that's how I stay motivated. Is it true if you don't use it, you lose it? Hashtag asking for a friend. Sure. From RZ Fitness. What up, RZ? Now that you seem to have balance with skating, fitness, and health, are you planning on taking skating to a higher level again? Fitness, however you define it, or otherwise. Good luck to you, man. So, yeah, I plan to just keep skating. I mean, for a while I was just kind of really unsure of what was going to happen for me with skateboarding. As you guys can see, I'm really into fitness, and I did have an accident back in the day where I broke my neck, and so that's kind of why I do what I do now. And like I found this love for fitness and just nutrition and taking care of your body. So that was kind of like what I was putting all my drive towards, was working out and just getting stronger, getting healthy, and skating was kind of just on the back burner a little bit. I mean, I was still skating, but it was just like I wasn't skating the way I wanted to be skating. But now, like, I'm skating a lot more, as you guys can see from my recent videos, that yeah, definitely skating a lot more, and I'm really looking forward to just keep progressing. And I'm going to be actually filming a online part, so be on the lookout for that. I know a lot of guys have been asking me, when are you going to film a part? So that's in the works, guys. Thoughts on kettlebell training? I personally don't train with kettlebells, but it is a good form of training if you can continue to progress with it. You know, if you're just swinging the same 20-pound kettlebell for the same amount of reps, then you're basically gonna be the same. So I mean, kettlebells work, but I personally don't use them. What are your thoughts about a plant-based, high-carb, vegan diet? I got nothing against vegans or vegan diets, but if you know what you're doing and you're getting proper nutrients to support your endocrine function, and you know, you're getting all the vitamins and minerals that your body needs, which I feel a lot of vegans aren't really that well informed of doing. So, I mean, vegan is cool if you can, if you're doing it right, is what I'm trying to say, you know. So I wouldn't recommend it, you know, to somebody that doesn't really know what they're doing, because they could end up being deficient in a lot of vitamins and minerals and then therefore be unhealthy. So if you know what you're doing, vegan is cool. What do you think about Tony Hawk landing the 900 at 48 years old? That is just amazing. It just goes to show what you can do with your body. You know, 48 years old, been skating for X amount of years, his whole entire life, and he can still do the 900. So yeah guys, don't get lazy. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you believe in a higher power? God? Question mark. Yes, I do. I do believe there's something out there. I don't know exactly what it is. I know there is some type of God. I mean, maybe there is the actual God, but as far as like what it is, I don't know what it is, but there's definitely a higher power. Are you going to make a video part soon? Also, do you have any tips to balance skateboarding and fitness lifestyle? Thank you. Like I just mentioned in a previous question, yes, I am working on filming a video part. So that's coming in the future. And then also tips for balance in skateboarding and fitness. Pretty much make sure you are getting enough rest in between skating and fitness. As you guys see, I train a lot and I skate a lot, so I do balance both of them. Yeah, recovery is crucial, because if you're skating hard and you're training really hard, then it's hard to hit the weights as hard as you want to hit them, and then it's hard to also skate as hard as you want to skate if you're not recovering properly. So therefore, do enough volume that you can recover from, so you're still able to skate and train hard. But definitely try to implement one day out of the week where you take a full day of rest, no lifting or no skating. So rest and recovery is important. Would you ever consider online coaching? Yes, I do online coaching. My email will be below. And also, I've been working with Sean Torbati from HPN. He owns Healthy Body Nutrition Consulting. So the link will be in the description box, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. When does your interview with the Barracks come out? Still kind of working on that. Steve has just been really busy, so he's been traveling a lot. So we pretty much just need to do one more session and then basically edit everything and get it together. Yeah, hopefully soon, but it's gonna be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it, and it's gonna be life-changing for a lot of people. It's gonna be very motivational, so yeah, be on the lookout for that soon. If I ever see you down for a game of skate, definitely, for sure, let's do it. Do you think you could beat Nate Figs at a game of skate? We'll have to find out about that. I'm challenging you, Nate Figs, to a game of skate, so let's do this. What are your goals? My goals are pretty much just to be as healthy as possible, continue to keep skating, continue to keep training, and continue doing my YouTube channel. I'm having so much fun doing it, and just really helping a lot of people. That's like one of my passions, is besides skateboarding and fitness, is to really, you know, just help people. And I feel like I'm able to do that a lot through my YouTube channel, you know, just showing the foods that I eat, talking about nutrition, how to train, how to skate, and just overall healthy lifestyle and balance. So yeah, pretty much my goals are to just help a lot of people. Have you ever tried downhill? What are your thoughts on downhill skateboarding and high-speed racing scene? Would you ever give it a try? I mean, I bombed tons of hills. That's pretty fun, but I think he might be referring to just like a longboard with like soft wheels and just like going probably like 60 miles an hour down a hill, like a lot of like racers do. But I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not really into that. I'm more into, you know, doing tricks and filming and that style of skateboarding. I don't know if you already said whether or not you plan to stay in Cali permanently. Any plans to move to another state? And yeah, what most girls want to know, are you dating? So yeah, I pretty much do live in California now. Yeah, I'll pretty much be bouncing back and forth from here to Massachusetts, just kind of visiting people, or visiting my friends and family back in Mass, but it's not like an official like move here, like address change, but I pretty much do live in California now. And no, I am not dating, I am single. So, what up ladies? How do you split leg days and skating? Well, I really changed up my style of training with legs. I'm not squatting heavy like I used to do. I really have a hard time recovering from like a heavy squat session. Before, like, I hit a 1 rep max, so I think it was like 390 pounds. And I mean, I love to progress and I love to just keep going forward and lifting, but as far as like squats and all that type of heavy leg stimulation, I'm not really focusing much on that anymore. So yeah, I've been doing pistol squats, box jumps, and I'll do front squats here and there. You know, not super heavy, but yeah, those are the 3 movements that I really focus on for as far as legs. But when I'm skating, I'm basically doing legs. You know, I'm doing lots of lunges and lots of like snap and jump, so like a lot of like calf raises. So my calves get a lot of work from skating, as well as my glutes and hamstrings. So what's your favorite protein baked good recipe? Pretty much all my protein breads. I enjoy them a lot. They're super tasty, super good, and I can manipulate them any way as far as macronutrient wise. So if I want a higher fat, low carb, high protein, or high carb, low fat, moderate protein, I can adjust those any ways that I want. So definitely my protein bread recipes, so check them out. I got tons of recipes on here. What motivated you to start lifting? Well, as I just talked about with breaking my neck, that really changed a lot of things for me. I was actually unsure if I was ever gonna skateboard again. It was probably the worst injury that I've ever had in my life, and it was definitely life-changing, as you guys can see. That's pretty much the reason why I'm doing what I do now, and I'm so into fitness and I'm so into nutrition and taking care of your body. In my barracks interview, I talk about all this, so this is all gonna make sense to you guys, why I do what I do once the interview drops. So yeah, so after I broke my neck, that kind of really got me into fitness and weightlifting. Hey bro, what lifting move do you enjoy the most? I personally like to do overhead press. That's been like my favorite exercise. So yeah, my goal is to hit, you know, overhead presses for my body weight. So right now I'm hitting 165 for around 5 reps, and I'm weighing currently about 187 pounds. So I'm staying in between the 185 to 190 range, and if I can, you know, get my overhead press to around that weight for reps, then it's definitely a goal. What's your favorite casual combination from LiftFit? I would probably say I love all the t-shirts. They're super comfortable, and I really like the varsity shorts. Is the video happening with the barracks still? Yes, it is. When did you start skating? I started skating when I was about 11 years old. Libsey skate park just opened up. You know, I saw tons of people skating, and the whole Solstice crew was down there skating. I was just this little kid cruising around, and I would borrow my cousin's skateboard after school every day, and then just go to the skate park, skate there all day long, and then bring it back, and then eventually got my own skateboard, and I've been hooked ever since. Have you ever met up with Dom Mazzetti or played a game of skate with him? That guy has some pretty steezy kickflip backtails and tray flips. No, I haven't met Dom Mazzetti yet, but it definitely would be cool. So yeah, how about you guys go over to his channel and tell him that we need to go skate and film a skate collab. Get him back on his board. That'd be sick. What's the hardest trick you've ever done? That's actually like That question is hard to answer, just like when somebody comes up and asks you, hey, what's your best trick? And it's like, I don't know. There's definitely been tricks that have taken me a long time that was super hard to do. But as far as like the hardest trick, I don't know. I don't really know how to answer that. A lot of tricks are hard. Shout out to Denmark. Will there be a Nick Dompierre baking book in the future? Actually, that's a really good idea. I think I'd like to do that because I got tons of recipes and I actually love to cook and bake, so that could be. What does your diet consist of and what foods do you stay away from? My diet pretty much consists of, you know, like 80 to 90% nutritious, wholesome food. And I eat like a lot of potatoes as my main carbohydrate source. Lots of veggies, lots of fruits, eggs, beef. And what do I stay away from? I try to just eat less processed food, which I don't eat a lot of. There's not like anything that I actually stay away from. Besides soy. Soy is just really bad and I try to avoid it 100%. Are you looking for a Mrs. Dompierre? How were your last relationships with other girls? Not that I'm looking, but if it happens, it happens. As far as my last relationship, it kind of like screwed me up pretty bad. It was just, I feel like it was just bad timing. She was kind of really insecure, and you know, I'm not talking shit or anything, but she was young, insecure, and you know, for somebody like me that's pretty well known, you know, a lot of people know who I am, and you know, I have tons of followers on Instagram, and girls will like or comment my stuff, and you know, it was like I would have to have an explanation for every single one of the comments, you know, and it's like I don't even know half these people that are commenting or liking my stuff, you know, but I mean, it would be nice to know everybody because they're fans of mine, and it wasn't like I was, you know, flirting with other girls or anything, but yeah, there was a lot of just insecurities, and it kind of ruined the relationship. There's a time and place that maybe in the future we'll end up back together, or maybe we won't. You know, there's tons of human beings out there, and I'm sure one day I will settle down and be with a nice Mrs. Dompierre. What happened to the IROC Z? You still do work to it? Yes, I still have it. The IROC Z is back home in Massachusetts in a garage with a cover on it, nice and away from the weather, so just waiting for me back home. Will you ever compete in a fitness competition? I did actually compete one time. It was a long time ago. Will I do it again? I do not know. I really enjoyed the process of getting lean, getting shredded, but as far as the way I felt and trying to skate as a bodybuilding competitor, it just doesn't work well. I got pretty damn shredded. I mean, I was really lean, and I was probably the leanest one on the stage. But as far as how I felt, and then just the whole process of, you know, you diet down anywhere from 12 to 24 weeks, and then it's like you're on stage for a total of 10 seconds or something, and it just really was like, what did I do that for? You know, it's like, all right, here you go, step on stage. And then you stand around, smile, and it's like, all right, you're all set. And then it's like, it's all over after that. And then you have to take the time to slowly start adding food back in. And you know, you're just really, really hungry when you're dieting like that. So as far as will I do that ever again? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. What is your current workout split each week? I'm typically training 3 times per week in the gym. The main lifts that I'm focusing on: dips, incline bench, do some accessory work. That's one of my training days. And then I'll typically take a day in between of rest. And then my next workout will be focused on chin-ups, overhead presses, lateral raises, and some trap work, because I'm really trying to bring up my traps. So I'm actually training traps twice per week. And then my other workout is just an explosive pull-up workout and sprints, and then I'm skating, you know, in between those days. So I am taking 1 full day of rest out of the week, but yeah, like since I've been skating a lot more, I have been training almost every day of the week. But yeah, definitely one day of the week that I am just taking a full day of rest. What kind of car you drive currently? Right now I'm not driving a car in California. I just basically just take the metro and Uber to where I'm going. It works pretty well for me, it's easy. I think actually having a car in California is such a hassle because no matter where you go, you have to like pay for parking or there's just nowhere to park, and it's just such a hassle. So the metro and Ubering has been working pretty well for me. What is your all-time favorite video part that gets you hyped to skate? I'd probably say I don't have an actual one favorite video part, but pretty much any video part in around like the 2000 to 2004 era. All those video parts then were just so enjoyable to watch, and now it's just skateboarding is just on a whole nother level, and it's just so crazy. So like nowadays video parts don't really get me that psyched. So pretty much all the parts from back in the day, like maybe like Welcome to Hell or Thrill of It All, like those video parts I watched when I grew up skating, and those just really did it for me. Those video parts got me really stoked to go skating. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Superpower. I don't know, I think that would probably be to be the strongest person in the world. I don't know, that's really hard to answer. I really can't even answer that. On behalf of all the ladies, are you single, married, divorced, dating? Laugh aloud. I am single, and I'm not dating, I'm not married, and I've never been divorced. What has been the greatest experience of your life? I'd say pretty much every day is an experience. So, you know, every day that I wake up, I look forward to, you know, just having a good day and making it as best as possible and trying to make somebody else's day better. You know, I really enjoy helping people and, you know, just seeing somebody else make their life enjoyable. And if I could do anything or give them any tips to make that achievable for them, then that's a great experience for me. Eric the Electric says, favorite food challenge. I think my favorite food challenge was probably the burger challenge at Home Plate in Taunton, Massachusetts. I didn't film it back then, like I wasn't really filming for my YouTube channel around then, but I'll post up a photo. That was probably my favorite because burgers are just super good and I never really eat them. So it was like a massive burger and fries, and you had to eat the whole entire thing. And I actually hold the record there now. I forget what the time was, but I'll put it on the screen, the time that I did the burger. So I do hold the record for that. So that was pretty fun and really enjoyable. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A, and be on the lookout for more Q&As to come. The next one that I do will probably be with Snapchat, like I said. So be sure to follow me on Snapchat and be on the lookout for upcoming videos. So thanks again to all you guys that have been subscribed, and I'm having so much fun doing this, and be on the lookout for more content coming up. So thank all you guys. Peace.